The latest mass killing in the U.S. happened on Wednesday night in Lewiston, Maine. A person in the Army Reserve began shooting at a bowling alley and a restaurant, killing 18 people and injuring 13 more. The person responsible for the shooting, Robert Card, first started shooting in a bowling alley and then at a bar in Lewiston, Maine. He was later found dead in a nearby place called Lisbon Falls. He took his own life with a gunshot. This ended a 2-day search that had everyone in the state very worried. This terrible event was the 36th mass killing in the United States this year. A mass killing is when 4 or more people are killed in one incident within a day, not counting the person who did it. This definition is the same as the one used by the FBI. In these events in 2023, at least 190 people have died. This year has seen the second highest number of mass killings and deaths so far. Only 2019 had more. Since 2006, there have been over 560 mass killings in the U.S., where more than 2,900 people died and over 2,000 were injured. Now let's take a closer look at the tragic shooting incidents that have occurred in the United States during the year 2023. Each of these events has left a profound impact on the affected communities and the nation as a whole. Please be aware that this content may be distressing, and our thoughts go out to all the victims and their families. Enoch, Utah, January 4th. A 42-year-old man killed his wife, 5 children, and mother-in-law before taking his own life just 2 weeks after his wife filed for divorce. High Point, North Carolina, January 7th. A 45-year-old man fatally shot his wife and 3 children before ending his own life. 2 other individuals in their 20s managed to escape the home. Cleveland, Ohio, January 13th. A 41-year-old man was accused of killing his father, sister, nephew, and another man, while an 8-year-old girl was critically wounded. Goshen, California, January 16th. Monterey Park, California, January 21st. Half Moon Bay, California, January 23rd. Luttrell, Tennessee, January 29th. Let's speed up the list a little bit more. In February, 2 incidents were reported, while March saw an increase to 7 incidents. The months of April and May each had 5 incidents. June and July recorded 2 and 4 incidents, respectively. Additionally, August saw another 2 incidents, and in September, a single incident was reported. Link for the full database provided in the description. Based on the incidents, several factors can be identified as potential contributors. Domestic disputes. Many of the events involved family members, ex-spouses, or individuals in close relationships. Mental health issues. In some cases, individuals exhibited signs of mental health problems or distress. Workplace conflicts. Workplace-related issues and disputes were evident in some events. Gang rivalries. In a few instances, gang rivalries were suspected as a motive for the violence. Extremist ideologies. In one case, the shooter online expressed his extremist ideologies. As we reflect on these distressing events, it's essential to remember the lives lost and the impact on our communities. This brings us to a critical point. It's time to seriously reconsider our gun law enforcement and regulations to prevent further tragedies like these. We can start by implement comprehensive background checks for all gun buyers to keep firearms out of the wrong hands. Introduce stronger restrictions on who can access and own firearms, especially military-grade weapons. Invest in mental health resources and support to identify and assist individuals who may pose a risk to themselves and others. Foster community programs and outreach that promote conflict resolution and awareness. Education and training proper firearm safety for all gun owners. Let us work together to advocate for these changes and promote safety, support those affected, and strive for a future with fewer tragedies like these. Your voice can make a difference. Let's wrap up this episode with a quote from Martin Niemöller. First, they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out, because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. Thank you for watching and for your commitment to a safer and more peaceful society. Please like, share, and subscribe to stay informed and engaged. Together, we can make a meaningful change for a safer tomorrow.